Oh no! There's a quiz in statistics and I didn't study about estimation. What should I do? Yo, do you know anywhere I could study estimation? Yes bro! Sila Edu yata may video na ginawa dun para sa peta nila sa stats. Sige bro, thank you.
Our topic for today is estimation. What is estimation? Estimation is approximate of the population parameter of the sample data.
Now we know the definition of estimation. Now we need to know the difference of statistics and the parameter. Statistics is the sample. And the parameter is the whole population. Example, or a diagram. This is the whole population, the whole circle. And we will get a statistic or a sample. Here are samples from the whole population. So this is called a sample or a statistic. So sample is inside the population. Statistics is inside the a parameter. So sample is inside a population. One more. This is the population. Or the parameter. And this is the sample or the statistic.
Now we're going to discuss about descriptive and inferential. First of all, descriptive is a gather, sort, summarize the data from the sample. So descriptive is a gather or sort, summarize the data from the samples. So now, next is inferential. Inferential is use descriptive statistics to estimate population parameter.
So once again, descriptive is you gather, sort, or summarize the data from the samples. As what I've said, statistics is samples. The next is inferential. It uses the descriptive statistics to estimate the population parameter or the parameter, population parameter. So this is a problem involving inferential or descriptive statistics. So this, based on Paul's ACE survey, 22% of all men votes for President A. So what do you think this is? Descriptive or inferential? This is inferential because it uses this parameter in this population. If it gives you a parameter in the population, it is automatically inferential. Inferential. So let's move on to the next sample. 60% of all our students from a local public school applied for a scholarship to a private school. So what do you think this is? Is it descriptive or inferential? This is a descriptive statistics. Why? Because it only talks about a local public school or only a sample from the widespread of schools here in the Philippines or in the whole world. Another thing is, when you talk about inferential, it talks about a wide scale. And there's only a local public school and it's only a sample of the population of all the schools. So that's why this is a descriptive statistic.
We're going to discuss about bias and non-bias. Bias is it's when you are in favor of something. And non-bias is everyone has equal chance of getting picked.
To be clear, Bias is when you want something and you will choose that because you want it. I chose this pen because I want this pen, no other pen. Non-bias is I will have a wide spread of samples of pens. And example, these are all the samples of pens, and they all have the equal chances of getting picked. So I can pick this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. So let's talk about types of non-bias sampling. First is the simple random. You do simple random by easily putting or a fishbowl sample. So you will put all the samples inside a bowl, all the samples, and you will pick, and that's called simple random. Next is stratified. Stratified is when you will divide samples into 4 different criteria with same qualities, or they will be called strata. Example: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called stratas. And out of these 4, you will only pick 2 from each strata. So you will pick this. So once more, this is called strata. Each classification should have same qualities as per stratas. Example: this is for basketball players, soccer players, volleyball, and dodgeball. We will separate it into 4 different parts and choose 2 from those different parts, and that is called strata. Next is cluster. You will divide it into several groups and you will pick all. So example, several groups. Pick all. Once again, in stratified, you only put 2. And fishbowl, pick 1. Each turn. So cluster is several groups: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out of all of those several groups, you will pick all. You will pick all from all the clusters. So next is systematic. Systematic. So you will choose every nth number. Example, you will pick every 3rd number. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In this given sample, you will pick the 3rd. So this is the 3rd, and the 3rd, and the 3rd one. You would only pick those. So you will pick this, and that. In systematic, you will pick the nth number.
Now we're going to discuss about quota. Quota means there is a standard to be followed.
Example of quota is that to be able to be an honor in honors class, you need to have a 90% average grade. So standard is 90% average grade. So these are the samples: 80%, student 1, student 2, 85, student 3, 90, student 4, 91, student 5, 92. So you're gonna choose the persons with a 90% average and up because it is the standard being followed. So you will choose the third one, fourth one, and fifth one because they are above 9 or equal to 9. So next is the non-probability sampling or the biased sampling. So once again, bias is when you are in favor of something. So first is convenience sampling. It is when you pick what you want, or you pick this one because this is what would benefit you, or it is convenient for you. So you will pick what you want. Second is purpose sampling. Purpose sampling, you would choose someone that is in favor of your purpose. Example, you will be testing a product about hair. You wouldn't get a sample of this bulb because they don't need hair. So, purpose sampling is choose who is capable or according to purpose. So that is purpose sampling. Third is snowball sampling. Or referring or referral. I will give you this, then you will give this to him, and he will give it to the other person. So those are the non-probability or the bias sampling. So this is a try it yourself. I would only help you. First problem. I gave this medicine to a bodybuilder to increase his mass quickly. After that, he would refer it to someone. So what is it according to the discussed lesson earlier? So this is a snowball sampling. Why? It's because that it has the word refer. After giving it to someone, he would refer it to somebody else. Next. I chose to eat pork rather than beef because I want to. So what is it? The answer is convenient sampling. Why? Because there is this that I want to. I chose it because I want to. I chose to eat pork rather than beef because I want to. That is convenience. It is convenient for you to choose pork rather than beef. So next. I will test this new swimming cap to swimmers. What is it? It is purpose sampling. Why? Because he tested it with swimmers. Because he is testing new swimming cap. He wouldn't test this with runners because they're not using swimming caps for training. Swimmers use swimming cap. That's why he chose this. It is purpose sampling. So next. I divided people to their professions and only chose 2 each. So I will give you a demonstration or sample. You divide it into groups. These are pilots, flight attendants, janitor, and teacher. Between these 4, in each sample, I would only choose 2. According to this problem, 2 each. So what is it? According to the lesson earlier. it is stratified. Because we divide into 4 groups and only chose 2. And once again, this is called strata. Next, 5th customer will win a free fish. So what is it? So this is systematic. Why? Because every 5th customer will win a free fish. So example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every 5th customer will win a prize or a fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She wins a fish. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She wins a fish. So it's systematic. Next, I place names in a bowl to know who would be my partner. So the answer is simple random or the fishbowl technique. I place names in a bowl to know who would be my partner. So it is a fishbowl technique. As what I said earlier, you put up names or samples in a bowl and you will pick one. Next is, I chose students with 90% general average to represent the school in a math quiz bee contest. So what is it? It is a quota sampling. Because you need to have a 90% general average to be able to represent the math quiz bee. So that is quota sampling.
So that's all of the process of estimation. Thank you and back po.
Yun bro, natuto ako. Thank you ah. Next time ulit, sabi mo gawa ulit sila. Baka hindi naman ako maki-review eh. So yun lang, thank you bro ah. Sa tingin ko makakasagot na ako. Thank you.